Yes, I'm Chris. I'm Mom's son. And actually, before I step into a story, I honestly actually want to fit with the protocol of Scripture. And in all honesty, Grandma, I honor you as a woman of God, as a grandmother, as a fortress in my personal life of faith and fun, actually, adventure. Because I learned so much from you, Grandma.
Yeah.
And I thank you for you. Yes. So, I did live with Grandma after I returned from the Air Force. And a lot of adventures with Grandma. I mean, life with Grandma Fuchs was adventure from day one. And to me, I have to step aside from the funny protocol. Actually, I have to say Grandma was fun. Like Jill said, it was adventurous. And, but it was actually including fun faith. And I have a fun faith story with Grandma. When I was living with her, I had just returned from traveling a lot of the world as a medic in the Air Force. And so I'm living with Grandma. I'm learning her ways, like living in the home ways. And I had just finished having some breakfast. I was working at UPS over in Oak Creek at the time. And just finished some late breakfast, and Grandma decided she had to go out and do a little shopping. So after finishing breakfast, I'm washing up, and anybody that knows the house she lived in, the sink overlooked the grass knoll, and then there was the garage and a drying out of the garage. And so I'm just washing the dishes there, and I'm focused on Grandma pulling out, but I'm noticing that she's looking straight ahead the whole time. And so I'm watching more intently as I see Grandma looking straight ahead the whole backup process, back into the road, pull forward, and I guess she had forgotten something. So she comes running in. I said, Grandma, I said, I noticed you weren't looking for if there was any cars back there when you backed. Oh, she said, I haven't done that for years. She said, I just trust Jesus. And no cars have ever been there, so I'm just fine. So that's my only fun story with Grandma. I want the honor to stick out in my testimony, because this woman has truly honored God. I've had so many situations with an ultra-Orthodox rabbi where that word the mayor gave, Christ in you, the rabbi literally grabbed her because just a little bit in your elder age, because I think you've been to Israel, but the rabbis won't shake hands with a woman, correct? So I sensed that she was a little put off that he wouldn't shake her hand. So they had this amazing little dialogue. And he finally kind of half grabbed her and said, because he's from New York, and he's got a plant of the Chabad in Oklahoma City, and he says, Anne, what is that vigor in you? Where do you get that? And just so plain as day, she said, Rabbi, it's Christ in me, the hope of glory. 3 times. And he didn't buck. He didn't get upset. 3 times. So thank you, Grandma, for you, and bless you.